Loneliness can feel like a quiet room, even when you're surrounded by people. It's a heavy feeling in your chest, a sense that something important is missing. You can be at a party, in a busy city, or with your family, and still feel a deep sense of isolation. It's the feeling of being unseen, unheard, and disconnected from the world around you. This ache is a signal from your heart, telling you that you're ready for a deeper connection. We've all felt it at some point in our lives. It's like a hunger for something we cannot name, a thirst for a kind of warmth that only genuine connection can provide. Loneliness whispers that you're on the outside looking in. It can make you question your own worth, wondering if there's something wrong with you. But this feeling is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of your humanity and your deep need for belonging. You have so much inside you, stories, dreams, fears, and joys, but it feels like there's no one to share them with. Social media can make loneliness feel even stronger, creating unfair comparisons. Remember, what we see online is just a highlight reel, not the full story. The silent ache you feel is real, but it's not your final destination. The first step is to acknowledge the feeling without judgment. I feel lonely right now, and that's okay. Recognizing this ache is the beginning of your journey toward healing and finding true connection. We live in the most connected time in history, yet so many of us feel more alone than ever. One reason is that we confuse digital connection with real human connection. A like on a photo isn't the same as a warm hug or a deep conversation. We're exchanging quality for quantity, and it leaves our hearts empty. Our fast-paced world keeps us busy, always rushing, with little time for building real relationships. True connection requires time and presence, listening, sharing, and being there for each other. When we're exhausted, we don't have the energy to nurture bonds that protect us from loneliness. We've also started to value independence over interdependence. While independence is good, we've taken it to an extreme. Humans are wired for community and collaboration. We often live far from family and don't know our neighbors, losing the built-in communities that once supported us. There's also a growing fear of vulnerability. We put up walls, wear masks, and pretend we're fine, but connection can't grow without vulnerability. It's like trying to grow a flower without sunlight. By protecting ourselves from pain, we also block ourselves from joy and warmth. We must learn to be brave enough to be seen. Real connection starts when we let our guard down. That's how we move from loneliness to belonging. Before you can truly connect with others, you must first connect with yourself. Loneliness can make us forget who we are when we're alone. The journey out of loneliness begins with turning inward, becoming your own best friend. Treat yourself with the same kindness and compassion you'd offer someone you love. Solitude is different from loneliness. It's choosing to spend time alone in a positive, restorative way. Find quiet moments, walk in nature, meditate, or simply sit with your thoughts. Listen to your inner voice. What are you feeling? What do you need? What brings you joy? Explore your interests and passions. Paint, learn an instrument, garden, cook, or read. When you engage in activities you love, you nourish your soul and remind yourself you're whole on your own. Journaling is a powerful tool for self-connection. Write down your thoughts, worries, dreams, and gratitude, honestly, without judgment. This helps you understand your feelings and see yourself as a complex, growing individual. When you read back, you witness your own life story. Reconnecting with yourself is the foundation for all other connections. Healing loneliness isn't about suddenly finding a huge group of friends. It's about taking small, consistent steps to build connections over time. Start by making eye contact and smiling at someone. Break the spell of invisibility. Try the 5-minute rule. Have a short conversation with someone new each day. Ask simple, open-ended questions. Practice the skill of initiating conversation. These small interactions build your social confidence. Reach out to someone you already know, a friend, family member, or old colleague. A simple text like, "Hey, I was thinking about you," can reopen doors to connection. Focus on being a good listener. When you talk to someone, put your phone away and give them your full attention. Ask follow-up questions and show genuine interest. People open up when they feel heard and seen. Connection is a two-way street, and it often starts with listening. Don't underestimate the power of small gestures. Each step, no matter how small, brings you closer to meaningful connection. Consistency matters more than grand gestures. Over time, these small steps add up to big changes. One of the easiest ways to build connections is to find people who share your interests. When you have a common passion, conversation flows naturally. Join a class or workshop: cooking, pottery, dance, or language. Shared experiences create instant bonds and a sense of belonging. Volunteering is another way to connect while making a positive impact. Choose a cause you care about and meet others who share your values. Local community groups, book clubs, hiking groups, board game nights offer relaxed ways to meet people. The focus is on the activity, so there's less pressure. Show up, participate, and let conversations happen naturally. You might be surprised how quickly you find your people in the right places. We often think we need to be perfect to make friends, but true connection is built on vulnerability. Vulnerability is the courage to show up and be seen, even when you can't control the outcome. It's about letting go of who you think you should be and embracing who you are. Start small. Share something real about yourself instead of always saying, "I'm fine." This honesty opens the door for real conversation and invites others to be honest too. Think of vulnerability as a bridge. Each small act of openness lays down a plank. Over time, these moments create strong, trusting friendships. Being vulnerable can be scary, and not everyone will respond with kindness. Share with people who have earned your trust. Start with small vulnerabilities and see how they respond. If they're empathetic, you can share more. If not, move on. Vulnerability is a gift. Share it wisely. It's the key to transforming acquaintances into deep, meaningful connections. Real bonds are built on honesty, not perfection. Sometimes the best way to believe in connection is to see it happen for others. Arthur lost his wife and felt profound loneliness until a neighbor's child knocked on his door for a lost ball. That small moment led to daily chats, shared stories, and eventually, real friendship. Arthur became a grandfather figure to the children and found new purpose. Connection can come from the most unexpected places. Maya moved to a new city and felt completely alone. She loved to read, so she joined a local book club, even though she was nervous. At first, she barely spoke, but she kept going back. Gradually, she made a friend, then more. A year later, she had a small but strong circle of friends. Her journey started with one small, brave step. These stories show that connection often begins with a single act of courage. Your interests can be the doorway to your community. Even when you feel alone, there's hope for new beginnings. Connection grows from small seeds, one conversation, one smile, one shared passion. Let these stories inspire your own journey. As you form new connections, think about building a circle of support. Not just one best friend, but a network. Different people support you in different ways, creating a resilient safety net. Your circle might include a fun friend, a wise friend, a vulnerable friend, and an activity friend. Each connection nourishes a different part of you. Include different generations. Older friends offer wisdom, younger friends bring fresh energy. Intergenerational friendships enrich your life and bridge gaps between age groups. Building this circle takes time and intention. Check in regularly, spend quality time, and support each other through ups and downs. Connection is a living thing. It needs care to thrive. By nurturing your circle, you create a sense of belonging that protects you from loneliness. Your support network will carry you through all of life's seasons. The journey out of loneliness and into connection is one of the most important you'll ever take. No matter how long you felt alone, there is hope. A future filled with warmth and belonging is possible, one small step at a time. You are worthy of connection just as you are. Your unique story, quirks, and even struggles make you beautiful and relatable. The world is waiting to know the real you. Your future friends may be feeling lonely too, waiting for someone like you to say hello. Be patient with yourself and the process. Building relationships takes time. On hard days, be your own best friend and remember your progress. Every effort you make is a step in the right direction. Your life is a story and you are the author. The ache of loneliness is not the end, it's the call to adventure. Step out with an open heart. The connection you seek is also seeking you.